Hello everyone, you are on the Moby channel and I am glad to see you on my channel again. By popular demand, I was able to change the settings of my voice and make it the same.
But my new voice is still with me, so I will use it whenever I want and wherever I want.
In any case, you switched to this video not to discuss my voice, but because a new 16 episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse from Dom Studio has been released and it never ceases to amaze me with its new plot. After all, they showed us a lot of interesting things in it, and also left a reference to another YouTuber I know, but more on that later, and now be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, if you are happy about the return of my old voice, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's get 400,000 subscribers before the new year. It is absolutely not difficult for you to do this, but it will be very pleasant for me. Anyway, we're starting. The episode begins with the cameraman running in fear from something unknown to us at the moment and apparently very scary, because creepy music is playing in the background. The operator runs into the alley and knocks over everything he sees, just so that this creature does not get him. Next, we see another cameraman agent and apparently he was less lucky than the operator, because he did not have time to hide and fell, and this terrible creature has already come very close to him. Then this unknown creature began to violently tear the cameraman's agent and make creepy noises, and then this toilet creature saw the operator and oh my god, it was very scary. If I saw such a thing at night, I would probably run very far away, or I would charge my electric fist properly, drag this scarecrow in and go to sleep further. And our operator chose the first option. He ran very fast and he and the cameraman agents went out into the open. They ran very fast and then saw a sign with the inscription Nightmare. I don't know why, but for some reason they decided that this is the best option where to run. He and the cameraman ran straight and suddenly something crashed into the camera operator. He looks up and sees a camera in front of him. To be honest, at that moment I thought it was the operator's camera, but then he checked his camera himself and it turned out to be in place. The operator turns around and sees how this terrible toilet creature beheaded one of his comrades. And if you look closely, you can see that all the cameramen are here without their cameras. Why does the creature need it? And what is it? Next, I thought that this creature would attack the cameraman, but it preferred an easier prey and returned to the alley for the remaining cameraman agents, and if you catch a frame, you can notice that something is written on the building, as if this is a message to us, the audience, but I can't see anything here. If you see what is written here, then write it in the comments. But I hope it says subscribe to the channel, because more than 70% of people watch videos without a subscription. I'm giving you 5 seconds to fix it, otherwise it will come to you in a dream. So the time has gone. Well, time's up, we can continue. After this unknown toilet creature arranged a meat grinder for cameraman, it returned again. Even the paralyzing beam didn't stop this creature. Does he have no flesh? I'll tell you my theory towards the end of the video, so be sure to watch it to the end. Next, the creature attacks directly on the operator and this is really a very creepy sight. It screams terribly at the operator and has already raised its sharp paws to also brutally deal with the operator. But suddenly an explosive nail flies into the head of this evil, and as we can guess from the leaks that Dom Studio sent us, it was DRILLWOMAN. She makes a very epic and spectacular appearance in the series. And yes, this is quite a hot thing, but I will remain alone as before. So far there is no such character, because of which I became like a simp cameraman. This character, like me, has mechanical hands on his back. On her right hand there is a device that can shoot explosive nails, and her left hand is apparently a hook that the Titan drill man had. Next, the evil spirits switch to DRILLWOMAN, but she is not afraid at all and with her strong mechanical hands takes a garbage can and a car. With one hand she throws the container directly into the head of this terrible creature. Next, the creature attacks DRILLWOMAN with a rocket, but she manages to lift the whole car and repel the missile strike. And then throws the whole car into this terrible creature. But it does not retreat, but on the contrary, it gets even more angry and then DRILLWOMAN shoots her sharp drills into the eyes of this terrible creature. It loses control, stops flying and screams loudly. After that, DRILLWOMAN calmly approaches the terrible creature and with her mechanical hands with sharp drills destroys part of the toilet and flushes this creature, after which it finally becomes defeated. The operator thanks DRILLWOMAN for saving him, and she shows him a heart in response and hints to you that it's time to like it, since you've watched up to this point, but then the opponents do not end. A triple toilet arrives at this place, which we saw in episode 55 of the original Skibidi Toilet. This opponent directs all his missiles at the operator, but they are stopped by a red laser, which injures one of the heads of this triple toilet. The operator turns around and we see how the agents of the speakermen and cameramen, led by a dark elite speakerman, accompany the new cannon of the agents of the speakermen. Because this blaster belongs to the Titan speakerman, and if this blaster is now on the gun, it turns out that next time we will see the Titan speakerman in a different guise. Write in the comments what do you think, what will the Titan speakerman look like with the new upgrade? And we continue, because it will only get more interesting. Next, this gun fires 2 laser projectiles and destroys 2 heads of a triple toilet and finishes off the head in the middle with a powerful third projectile. From the damage received, the triple toilet lost control and was destroyed, but then something very scary happens. On the left we can notice a small glow. Next we see sparks and it's very similar to the portal of Doctor Strange. The operator turns around and we see an incomprehensible mutant toilet. And what's on his head? Pink hat? Then he speaks in the familiar little man's language. He says it's a stupid device. He turns around and we see. Is it JustCozy? I immediately thought of him. Wait. Don't you know who JustCozy is? Dude, you really don't know JustCozy? He even watches my videos. Well, at least I used to watch it. Well, let's get back to the episode. The operator turns to the agents and the dark speaker man has already given the signal to load a new gun, and the agents have already loaded their blasters. Next, our friend from another universe wants to say that he is not an enemy, but agents are not interested in this, because he looks like a Skibidi mutant. And he paid for it with his hairstyle. Well, bro, now you need a hairdresser, but I do not know how you will explain it to them. It's good that in the future your stupid device started working again and you were able to move hopefully to a safe place. Then the operator turns again and we see how the dark speaker man gave the command to release the weapon. Then the cameraman and the speaker men are reviewed and I think what they said.
What the f is this?
Well, now let me tell you about my theories.
Rather, let me tell you about our theories. This multiverse is starting to gain momentum, and each episode is getting more and more interesting. You just remember how it all started. Yes, at first it was unusual that a new race of agents appeared, then there was a new Titan, and the plot seemed to repeat itself. But the characters changed. It was interesting. But now, time travelers, YouTubers appear, and the series only becomes more interesting from this. Write your theories about what might happen in the next episode, because I read your comments.
So now I'm going to get my old voice back and say goodbye to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Moby was with you. See you soon.
And you will see me soon too.